Welcome back, students. Let's continue with our discussion on trigonometry. Let us solve some more problems here. Question is, find the values of the following. First question, sine 765 degree. Sine 765 degree. Okay. So this is what we have to find out. As you know, whenever the angle is more than 360 degree, then what we do is we subtract by 360 degree or subtract by any multiple of 360 degree, so as to ensure that this angle is in between 0 and 360 degree. For any given trigonometric function, for that angle, if you add 360 degree, add any multiple of 360 degree or subtract any multiple of 360 degree, then there is no change in the value of that trigonometric function. Okay. So you can subtract 360 or any multiple of 360. I will subtract by 720 degree now. So this is equal to sine of 765 minus 720 degree. That's equal to sine 45 degree. Sine 45 degree is equal to, as you know, 1 by root 2. Next question, cot minus 1410 degree. Cot of minus 1410 degree. Again, this is also here. This angle is negative. This angle is less than 0, so it is negative. So we want to bring it in between 0 and 360 degree. So what we can do? We can add now. See, in the previous problem, I asked you to subtract a multiple of 360 degree because that angle was beyond 360. It was greater than 360. So we subtracted by a multiple of 360 degree. Whereas now this is less than 0. We want the angle between 0 and 360 degree. This angle is less than 0. So now we will add 360 or add any multiple of 360 degree so as to bring this in between 0 and 360 degree. So add any multiple of 360 means I will add 360 into 4, which is 1440 degree. So I can write this as cot of minus 1410 degree plus 1440 degree. 1440, you know, 36 into 4 is 144, so 360 into 4 is 1440. That's equal to cot minus 1410 plus 1440 degree, that will give you cot 30 degree. Cot 30 degree, you know, its value is equal to root 3. Okay, next question, cosecant 19 pi by 3. Cosecant 19 pi by 3. Okay. Say, this is in terms of radians. So 19 pi by 3, clearly it is greater than 2 pi radian, greater than 2 pi. That means it is greater than 360 degree. So when the angle is greater than 360 degree, what do? We will subtract a multiple of 360 degree. Now this angle is greater than 2 pi. In terms of radians, it is greater than 2 pi. So we will subtract any multiple of 2 pi from this. We will subtract a multiple of 2 pi. A multiple of 2 pi we can subtract. How? Any multiple of 2 pi. I will subtract 6 pi from this. Okay? 3 into 2 pi, that is 6 pi. Any multiple of 2 pi you can subtract. So I will subtract 6 pi from this. So this will give you cosecant 19 pi by 3 minus 6 pi. That will give you cosecant pi by 3. Right? 3 into 6 pi, that is 18 pi. 19 pi minus 18 pi, that is pi by 3. Cosecant pi by 3. Cosecant pi by 3, that's equal to 2 by root 3. Pi by 3 is 60 degree. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. 180 by 3, 60 degree. Cosecant 60, if you don't know, you think of sine 60 degree. Sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. Therefore, cosecant 60 is its reciprocal, 2 by root 3. Okay, did you understand? You can subtract, when that angle is greater than 2 pi, you subtract any multiple of 2 pi. I have subtracted by 2 into 3 pi, that is 6 pi. Okay. Now, some of you may be thinking, sir, how do we get to know that we should subtract 6 pi only? Any multiple of 2 pi, all right, but why 6 pi only? Why not 2 pi, why not 4 pi, why not 8 pi? Okay, if that is your doubt, see, if I subtract by 6 pi, immediately I will get the answer. Suppose, let us say, I don't know, or you don't know how to, how much we have to subtract. You only know that this is greater than 2 pi, right? Clearly, because 6 pi by 3 means 2 pi. Here I am talking about 19 pi by 3. So clearly 19 pi by 3 is greater than 6 pi by 3. This is greater than 2 pi. So what we do? We will subtract either 2 pi or any multiple of 2 pi. So if you don't know, then what to do? First you subtract 2 pi. 19 pi by 3 minus 2 pi. Take LCM. LCM is 3. So 19 pi minus 6 pi. That's equal to 19 pi minus 6 pi. 13 pi by 3 you get. Okay. But this 13 pi by 3 also greater than 2 pi. What to do? Again subtract 2 pi. That's equal to cosecant 13 pi by 3 minus 2 pi. This will give you cosecant 3 into 2 pi, 6 pi. 13 pi minus 6 pi, that is 7 pi by 3. This is also greater than 2 pi. If it is 6 pi by 3, then it will be 2 pi. This is 7 pi by 3, so greater than 2 pi. Again you subtract 2 pi. So that will give you cosecant 7 pi by 3 minus 2 pi. This is equal to cosecant pi by 3. That's equal to 2 by root 3. Okay, we got the same answer. We should get the same answer. See here, how many times did we subtract by 2 pi? Once, twice and thrice. We subtracted 2 pi thrice, and we did the same here also. We subtracted 3 into 2 pi, a multiple of 2 pi. So if you can directly understand this, better you follow this. In case if you don't know what to do, then you can do this also. In this way also you will get the answer. I still advise you to go by this way. Okay. Next question. Cos minus 11 pi by 3. Cos of minus 11 pi by 3. Now minus 11 pi by 3. This is negative here. So for this we will add 2 pi or add any multiple of 2 pi. Okay. So what to do? I will add 4 pi. 4 pi is a multiple of 2 pi, right? So if I add 4 pi, cos, not cosecant. That cosecant was in the previous problem. Now cos of minus 11 pi by 3. For that minus 11 pi by 3, I am adding 2 pi. So adding 4 pi, a multiple of 2 pi. So that will give you, take LCM, 3 is the LCM, minus 11 pi plus 12 pi. 3 into 4 pi, that is 12 pi. Minus 11 pi plus 12 pi, this will give you pi by 3. And cos pi by 3 equal to 1 by 2. Cos pi by 3 is nothing but 60 degree. Cos 60 equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Next question. Tan minus 19 pi by 4. Tan of minus 19 pi by 4. Okay. Tan of minus 19 pi by 4. Here also this angle is less than 0. This is negative, less than 0. So what to do? We'll add any multiple of 2 pi. Okay. So what do we do? I will add 6 pi. 6 pi is a multiple of 2 pi. 3 into 2 pi is 6 pi. I am adding 6 pi. So that will give you tan, take LCM, 4 is the LCM, minus 19 pi plus 24 pi. 4 into 6 pi, 24 pi. That's equal to tan 5 pi by 4. Tan 5 pi by 4. We have to find the value of tan 5 pi by 4 now. Okay. Now tan 5 pi by 4, this is greater than 0 obviously and less than 2 pi, right? Because if you have 8 pi by 4, it will be 2 pi. This is only 5 pi by 4, so less than 2 pi. This is in between 0 and 2 pi. That is what we want. Okay, now I am writing 5 pi by 4 as pi plus pi by 4. Now you may be thinking, sir, how do we get to know that it is pi plus pi? You take LCM here. 4 is the LCM. 4 pi plus pi. 5 pi by 4, right? So 5 pi by 4 can be written as pi plus pi by 4. Okay? Why pi only? It is because I am using tan pi plus theta. That means tan 180 degree plus theta. That formula I am using. Okay? This we can do. Or else if you want, you can write this pi by 5 pi by 4 as tan 3 pi by 2 minus pi by 4 also you can do. Okay? 270 minus theta also you can do. So tan pi plus pi by 4. Pi plus pi by 4. I want to use the formula tan pi plus theta, that is tan 180 degree plus theta. Tan 180 degree plus theta, what happens? It's in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, tan is positive. Now 180 degree, we are using the horizontal line. So the same function, this is equal to tan pi by 4. That's equal to 1. Okay. This is if it is in terms of radians. Now, if it is in terms of radians, this is what we do. This is one way of solving this problem. If you feel say somewhat confused, how do we get to know 5 pi by 4 as pi plus pi by 4 etc., you can always convert this into degrees and you can solve. Say in terms of degrees, what happens? Tan of minus 19 into pi by 4 is 45 degree. Okay, 19 into 45, what do you get? 20 into 45 is 900 degree. 900 minus 45. 900 minus 45. So how much you get? Minus 855 degree, right? You can check. 45 into 19. 19 into 5 is 95. 5 is remaining. 19 fours are 76. 9 is remaining. 19 fours are 76 plus 9, 85. Okay. Minus 855 degree. Okay, what to do now? You can, this angle is less than 0. So you add any multiple of 360 degree. So any multiple of 360 means either I can add 720 or add 1080, whatever you want to do. I will add 720. Okay. Minus 855 degree plus 720 degree. What do you get? 855 plus minus 855 plus 70. So that will give you minus 135 degree. Correct? Tan of minus 135, tan of minus theta can also be written as minus tan theta. So this will become minus tan 135 degree. Okay, that 135 I can write it as 180 minus 45. 180 minus 45. Tan 180 minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Already minus is there. Minus of minus tan 45 degree. Minus into minus plus tan 45 degree is equal to 1. Okay, you can do it in this way. Or say here I have added 720 only. You can add 1080 also. 360 into 3 is 1080. I will show that also. You will see that one problem can be solved in so many different ways. But at the end, all the methods should give the same answer. That's important. Okay. So here, where is that? Tan of minus 855 degree you have, right? So here I have added 720 degree. Instead of 720, I can add 1080 degree also. So that is tan of minus 855 degree plus 1080 degree. From where did I get 1080? 1080 degree is nothing but 360 degree into 3. 36 into 3 is 108, right? So 360 into 3 is 1080 degree. Minus 855 plus 1080 degree. So that will give you how much? 145 plus 80, 225 degree. This is equal to tan 225 degree. Okay, and this is very easy for you. Tan 225 degree, tan 225 is nothing but 180 plus 45, third quadrant, tan is positive, so plus tan 45 degree, tan 45 degree is 1. Okay, these are the different ways with which you can solve a given problem. Okay, you saw that in all three cases we got the same answer. Okay, we should get the same answer. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. The question is, prove the following. Prove the following. In that, take the first question. First question is tan 315 degree into cot minus 405 degree plus cot 495 degree into tan of minus 585 degree is equal to 2. So you have to show that this is equal to 2. Okay. So what we do is we will treat each of them as separate problems and we will find their values, and after that finally we will substitute all of them in this equation. Okay. So first I would like to find the value of tan 315 degree. 315 degree can be written as 360 minus 45. This looks like tan 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta means fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, tan is negative. Okay, minus. Then 360 minus theta, we are using the horizontal line. So the same function will remain. Minus tan 45 degree. So this is equal to minus 1. Then cot of minus 405 degree. That's equal to, this angle is greater than less than 0, so I'll add 360 to it, minus 405 plus 360, that will give you cot of minus 45 degree, right? Minus 405 degree plus 360, that will give you cot of minus 45 degree. Cot of minus 45 degree, cot of minus theta is equal to minus cot theta, so that will give you minus cot 45 degree, which is equal to minus 1. Okay, or if you want, you add another 360 degree, minus 45 plus 360 will give you 315 degree, cot 315 degree, on simplification you will get minus 1 only. Then cot 495 degree I want. Okay, cot 495 degree is equal to, again this is greater than 360 degree, so I will subtract 360 from it. That's equal to 495 minus 360 will give you 135. 135 degree, either I can write it as 90 plus 45 or 180 minus 45. I'll go for 180 minus 45. Cot 180 minus theta is equal to minus cot theta, because this is second quadrant where cot is negative, and 180 degree we are using the horizontal line, hence we retain the same function. So this is equal to minus 1. Okay, then tan of minus 585 degree. That's equal to, so here I will add any multiple of 360. I will add 720 degree to this. So minus 585 plus 720, 15 plus 20, 35, 135 you get. Tan 135 degree, right? 720 degree minus 585 degree, that is equal to 135 degree. Tan 135 can be written as 180 minus 45. Tan 180 minus theta is equal to minus tan theta, that will give you minus tan 45 degrees. So this is also equal to minus 1. Okay, now I will substitute all these values in this expression. What we are asked to find out is tan of 315 degree into cot minus 405 degree plus cot 495 degree into tan minus 585 degree. This is equal to, tan of 315 degree we got its value as minus 1, substitute, into cot of minus 405 degree, that is equal to minus 1, plus cot 495 degree, that is minus 1, into tan of minus 585 degree, that is also equal to minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1 will is plus 1, here also 1. So the sum is equal to 2. That is what we were asked to prove. Okay, next question. The next question is, prove the following. Anyway, we have written sine 135 degree plus cos 480 degree divided by sine 495 degree minus cos 120 degree is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2 is equal to 3 minus 2 root 2. This is what we have to prove. Okay, I'll consider each of these separately, find the values, and finally we will substitute in this expression. Sine 135 degree, 135 I will write it as 90 plus 45. Either 90 plus 45 you can do, or 180 minus 45 you can do, your choice. Sine 90 plus 45, that means it's in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine is positive, and here we are using 90 degree vertical line, so it's co-function. So plus cos 45 degree, cos 45 degree is equal to 1 by root. Then cos 480 degree I want. Cos 480 degree, this angle is greater than 360, so we will subtract 360 from this. 480 minus 360, that will give you cos 120 degree. Okay, cos 120 I will write it as 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60, it's in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cos is negative, and 180 degree, we are using the horizontal line, therefore same function. So this is equal to minus cos 60 degree, that's equal to minus 1 by 2. Then sine 495 degree, sine 495, this angle is greater than 360 degrees, so I will subtract 360 from this, so that will give you sine 135. Sine 135 degree, already we have calculated its value, directly I will substitute 1 by root 2. Then cos 120 degree we need. Cos 120 degree also just now we found out. Cos 120 degree is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now let us take that expression. That expression is sine 135 degree plus cos 480 degree divided by sine 495 degree minus cos 120 degree. That's equal to sine 135 degree, that is equal to 1 by root 2 plus cos 480 degree, we got its value as minus 1 by 2 divided by sine 495 degree is also equal to 1 by root 2, and cos 120 degree, cos 120 degree is minus 1 by 2, minus is there, minus of minus 1 by 2. Okay, that's equal to 1 by root 2 minus 1 by 2 divided by 1 by root 2 plus 1 by 2. I will take LCM here. LCM is 2 root 2. Numerator is 2 minus root 2. Here what happens? 2 root 2 is the LCM. This will become 2 plus root 2. Okay. Now this 2 root 2 gets cancelled. 2 root 2 gets cancelled. So we are left with 2 minus root 2 divided by 2 plus root 2. That's equal to 2 minus root 2 divided by 2 plus root 2. Is it what we want? No. We want the answer as 3 minus 2 root 2. So what to do? We shall further simplify this. How can we do it? We shall rationalize the denominator. So multiply and divide by 2 minus root 2. Then in the numerator 2 minus root 2 whole square. Denominator a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So here if I expand, I am getting 4 plus 2 minus 4 root 2. A square plus b square minus 2ab. 2ab, 2 into root 2, that is 4 root 2. divided by here 4 minus 2. 2 square is 4, root 2 whole square is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So we get 6 minus 4 root 2 by 2. That's equal to 3 minus 2 root 2. That's exactly what we want. 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay. Next question. Tan square 2 pi by 3 into cot square 4 pi by 3 minus cot square 7 pi by 6 into tan square 4 pi by 3 divided by tan pi by 4 into cos 3 pi by 2 minus secant 8 pi by 3 into cosecant 3 pi by 4. This is equal to minus 2 root 2. So it show that this expression is equal to minus 2 root 2. Okay. First I will take tan 2 pi by 3. We want tan square 2 pi by 3. So first we shall find out tan 2 pi by 3 and later on square it. Okay. This is equal to tan pi minus pi by 3. So 3 pi minus pi. 2 pi by 3. Okay. 2 pi by 3 I am writing that as pi minus pi by 3. So this looks like tan 180 minus theta. Tan 180 minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. So this will be minus tan pi by 3. Tan pi by 3 is root 3. This will give you minus root 3. Okay. After that, I will find out cot 4 pi by 3. Cot 4 pi by 3 is equal to 4 pi by 3. We can write this as pi plus pi by 3. Pi plus pi by 3. That will give you 3 pi plus pi. 4 pi by 3. I am writing 4 pi by 3 as pi plus pi by 3. This is of the form cot 180 plus theta. Cot 180 plus theta is equal to cot theta. So this is equal to cot pi by 3, which is equal to 1 by root 3. Then cot 7 pi by 6 I want. Cot 7 pi by 6. Cot 7 pi by 6 is equal to cot pi plus pi by 6. Pi plus pi by 6. Take LCM, 6 is the LCM, 6 pi plus pi will give you 7 pi by 6. Cot 7 pi by 6, I am writing it as pi plus pi by 6. Cot 180 plus theta. Cot 180 plus theta equal to cot theta, because we are in the third quadrant here. In the third quadrant, cot is positive, we are using horizontal line, so same function. This is equal to cot pi by 6, that's equal to root 3. Cot pi by 6 is root 3. Then tan 4 pi by 3, did we find that? No. See here we have obtained cot 4 pi by 3 as 1 by root 3. Now I want tan 4 pi by 3, which is the reciprocal of this. So directly I can write tan 4 pi by 3 as root 3, cot pi by 3. Cot 4 pi by 3 is equal to 1 by root 3. Therefore tan 4 pi by 3 is equal to root 3. Okay. Then numerator values we found. Let us obtain the values of the denominator. Okay. Tan pi by 4. What is the value of tan pi by 4? Pi by 4 is nothing but 45 degree. Tan pi by 4 is 1. Okay. That I don't think I have to write. And then 3 pi by 2. Cos of odd multiple of pi by 2. This value is equal to 0. Very well known to you. Cos of cos pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, etc. They are all equal to 0. Cot of any odd multiple of pi by 2, cos of any odd multiple of pi by 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Then, so I will directly find out what is secant 8 pi by 3. Secant 8 pi by 3. This 8 pi by 3 is actually greater than 2 pi. So what to do? we'll subtract by 2 pi. Okay, secant 8 pi by 3 minus 2 pi. So when you subtract 8 pi minus 6 pi, so you get secant 2 pi by 3. Okay, secant 2 pi by 3. Secant 2 pi by 3, I'll write it as pi minus pi by 3. Secant pi minus pi by 3. It's in the second quadrant, pi minus theta. Second quadrant, secant is negative. So this will be minus secant pi by 3. That's equal to minus 2. Pi by 3 is nothing but 60 degree. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So secant 60 is 2. Hence you get minus 2. And then cosecant 3 pi by 4. Cosecant 3 pi by 4, we can write this as cosecant pi minus pi by 4. Right? 4 pi minus pi. 3 pi. 3 pi by 4. Pi minus pi by 4. It's in the second quadrant. So positive. Cosecant is positive. Sine and cosecant are positive in the second quadrant. And pi we are using 180 minus theta. So same function. Cosecant pi by 4. Cosecant pi by 4 is equal to root 2. Sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So cosecant pi by 4 is root 2. Okay. So I am substituting here. We got all these values. Okay. Now this expression, that is tan square 2 pi by 3 into cot square 4 pi by 3 minus cot square 7 pi by 6 into tan square 4 pi by 3 divided by tan pi by 4 into cos 3 pi by 2 minus secant 8 pi by 3 into cosecant 3 pi by 4. That's equal to, I'll substitute here, tan square 2 pi by 3. Tan 2 pi by 3 is minus root 3. So tan square 2 pi by 3, it's a square, minus root 3 whole square, that will give you 3, into cot square 4 pi by 3. Cot 4 pi by 3 is equal to 1 by root 3. So its square is 1 by 3. Minus cot 7 pi by 6. Cot 7 pi by 6 is root 3. Its square is 3. Tan 4 pi by 3. Tan 4 pi by 3 is root 3. Its square is 3. Divided by tan pi by 4 is 1. Cos 3 pi by 2 is 0. Minus secant 8 pi by 3. Secant 8 pi by 3, we got its value as minus 2. Then cosecant 3 pi by 4, that's equal to root 2. Okay, that's equal to, here 3 gets cancelled, 1 will remain. Here 3 into 3 is 9. 1 minus 9 will give you minus 8 divided by, this is 0 anyway, minus of minus, it will become plus 2 root 2. 2 root 2. That's equal to 2 1s are 2 4s are. So we get minus 4 by root 2. Minus 4 by root 2. We want minus 2 root 2. There is nothing but minus 2 root 2 only, because I'll multiply and divide by root 2. If I multiply and divide by root 2, we get minus 4 root 2 divided by 2. That's equal to minus 2 root 2. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Minus 2 root 2. Okay, I'll give you a couple of problems for you to work out. You solve them. Question is same. Prove the following. First question. Prove that cos 570 degree into sin 510 degree minus sin 330 degree into cos of minus 390 degree is equal to 0. Let's show that it is equal to 0. Next question. Tan 3 pi by 4 into cos 4 pi into sin 4 pi by 3 divided by cosecant 9 pi by 2 into cot minus pi by 3 into secant 5 pi by 6. This is equal to 3 root 3 divided by 4. Prove that it is equal to 3 root 3 by 4. Okay. Solve these two problems. Along with this, you solve the problems from the second exercise also. In the second exercise, I have already solved few problems. Whatever that I have left, you solve them. Okay. Then with that, I will stop today's class. Thank you.